Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to BMTV. I hope you're all having a good week so far. A big thank you, first of all, to our guests for the last couple of weeks. So we had Joette Giardina from last week and Melanie Allen the week before. It's lovely to have two new guests on from different parts of the world as well. Joette, obviously our first Floridian that we've had on BMTV. And I don't know, what do you call somebody from Derbyshire? Well, Melanie's from Derbyshire, but interesting fact, Melanie was brought up just round the corner from where I was brought up in the northwest of England. I was brought up in a town called Lee. She was brought up in a town called Farnworth. Who'd have thunk it? But anyway, she's not there anymore. She's in Derbyshire. And I think it might be our first Derbyshire guest. A Derbyshireite? Are you a Derbyshireite, Melanie? I'm not too sure. Anyway, thank you, both of you. The great thing about both Melanie and Joette is they look very much at their businesses from a business point of view. And it is something that I think is lost quite a bit in our industry. People get carried away with creating lovely things out of balloons. People say, oh, it's fantastic. Can you do that for my wedding? And it's very easy to get sucked into that. And it's an essential part. You've got to be creative. You've got to be able to do that. However, the part that is missed quite often is the business side of it. But if you want your business to support you, if you do want your business to pay you well, support your family, put a roof over your head, etc., you have to know the business skills as well. And I think there's a balance, and both Melanie and Joette have that balance and have had that balance throughout their balloon careers. So ladies, thank you so much. It was lovely to work with both of you. Now, we've got some good news this week. It's really nice when there's good news. And the first thing, of course, you don't know what it is. The first thing is our drive-through collections. Yes, now you don't even need to get out of your car when you come and collect from us. So we've got a barrier at our new place, so you can come up, buzz, or give us a call on the phone, and the barrier will go up. By the time you get to the front door, just turning around and going to the front door, somebody will be out there with your order, hopefully, or a few seconds later, maybe. And we can just pop it through the window to you, put it in your boot, put it in your back seat, whatever you want. So yes, we've got drive-through collections here at Balloon Market. So yeah, please feel free to make use of that. Just choose collection as you go through checkout. Now, the next good news, I'm really excited about being able to say this. Same day dispatch. We've not wanted to say it too much or too early because we wanted to check there was some consistency. For the last 2 weeks, we have been doing, might even be more than 2 weeks now by the time you watch this, we have been doing same day dispatch. We are aiming, and most days we have managed to achieve same-day dispatch right up until 3 p.m., which of course was where we were before COVID. Those of you that have only been buying from us since COVID, you wouldn't know that. But yes, we used to do same-day dispatch right up until 3 p.m. every single day. So I think a couple of weeks ago, we had to cut it to 2 o'clock on a Tuesday, and today we're filming on a Monday. I believe we had to cut it at 12, but on the website it will always say when it is going to be dispatched. So we've got a little banner across the top, and as you go through checkout, there's something there that says which day it's going to be dispatched. But I'm just so pleased to be able to offer some same day dispatch. Now, there is an exception to that, and that of course is if something like Qualitex bubble balloons come back into stock. Everybody goes crazy, and I think we had 4 times the number of our usual daily orders the last time that happened. So if that happens, obviously that might slow things down, but it'll only be for a day or two because most of those orders are just the 5, 10 bubble balloons that people want. So we can normally get through those really quickly. So, but that's the only time, the only exception, something that's in really high demand like bubbles or something else, another color of balloons that people have been looking for, white sand, eucalyptus, that kind of thing. Then that is when it will slow down. But it's still great news. I'm really excited to be able to offer same day dispatch again. So, and that is going to continue. We are getting there. We're still trying to hire more people for Mondays. Because Monday is the busiest day. We're still doing the Sunday shift to make sure Monday we get as many out as possible on Mondays. But yeah, just really pleased. Now, the other good news, I know, a triple whammy. The other good news is training is back here at Balloon Market. So yeah, I'm really excited about training. I've missed the training. I like the training because you get to see people face to face. We get to talk to our customers face to face, find out what's happening in the universe, in the industry face to face. No idea why I said universe, but in the industry face to face, rather than just seeing what people are saying on Facebook and all of that. So yeah, really pleased. It kicks off next week on the 6th of July with Mark Drury doing a Qualitex Fundamentals. Unfortunately, that is full, but you can add yourself to the wait list. Just go to balloonmarket.co.uk, click on the training banner, go to that, book tickets or whatever it might say, and you can add yourself to the wait list. Who knows? COVID is still around, by the way. 17,000 new cases today, or yesterday, when I've just looked today. It's still around, so things still might happen. People still might cancel. So if you do want to get on that, it's still worth putting your name on the wait list. If you have only just joined the industry in the last year and a half, Qualitex Fundamentals is absolutely the best basis for you to start your career in balloons. It takes you, I've said this 1,000 times, training takes you from A to B, but instead of it taking that long, it takes you that long. So you can figure things out, say over a 6-month period, you can figure things out, your pricing, you'll get there eventually, it'll all be okay. But if you do training, after that one day, the experience and knowledge you would have had after 6 months, you would have in a day, so you could be more profitable from the following day, effectively. So training is an investment, definitely not a cost, absolutely an investment. So yeah, the first one's kicking off next week. Unfortunately though, this isn't the greatest news, but the organics that we had with Sue Bowler for the following week, we had 2 organics courses back to back. We have had to postpone those, or Pioneer have had to postpone those. The reason being, the guidelines the government are giving us is for training sessions and things like that, you cannot be closer than, I think it's 2 meters. I've not looked at it today, but I think it's 2 meters. And obviously when you're doing organics, you're doing arches and things like that, you are getting quite close to somebody else. So with the fundamentals, everybody has their own workspace, everybody is tying their own knots, doing their own bouquet and all of that sort of stuff. So it's relatively easy to manage. But when you're doing organics, it's more difficult. So for that reason, I was on the phone to Pioneer on Friday and again today on Monday. We were talking about it, what should we do? And it was decided that actually the best thing to do is for Pioneer to postpone those. So we're looking at, hopefully, fingers crossed, dates in September. I know Sue has completely revamped her organics course. Those of you that don't know Sue Bowler, she is a legend in the industry. She's been around for years. She is known, not just here in the UK, but throughout the world. She goes around training, obviously pre-COVID, around the world training, and she runs the blog for Pioneer, the very best balloon blog. Just a wonder in our industry. So if you do want to go on an organics course in the future, then yeah, keep an eye out for Sue Bowler ones. Again, go to balloonmarket.co.uk, click on the training banner, and you'll see the courses that we've got. However, the week after that, when restrictions are supposed to have been lifted on the 19th of July, on the 20th and 21st, we have another behemoth of our industry, Chris Horn from Amscan. So Chris, very similar to Sue, he's been all around the world doing training. He's been in the industry for years, and he is just fantastic. So he is doing his wedding trends. Really, we've not had summer weddings because we missed last year. So the last summer weddings that there were in 2019. So trends have changed. So Chris is talking about that. But if you can't get enough of Chris Horn, on the 21st, he's doing his, I've got to get in the right order, rings, circles, and hoops, I think is the right order course. If you're on social media, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram and you see what's happening in our industry, there's lots of circles, there's lots of hoops, there's lots of organic on hoops and all of that sort of stuff. That is what Chris would be teaching. So that is the 20th and the 21st of July. And then the next one after that, it's another, not an organics, I'm getting it all wrong today, another fundamentals with Mark Drury on the 19th of August. That is filling up. But like I say, if you are new to the industry, the one course you want to get on is the Qualitex Fundamentals. Right, that is everything, I think. Yes, training, sorted. But yeah, have a look, go to training.co, getting it all wrong, balloonmarket.co.uk, and click on the training banner. Right, let's talk about some stocks and products. First of all, I've got a shark behind me. There he is, little blue shark. But they also have them in different colors, and we've got the air-filled ones down here. There's not baby shark. Little known fact for you, Alex, behind the camera, right there, he had never heard of Baby Shark. So I just played it to him. It's in his head now. Can't get rid of it. Isn't that right, Alex? Shaking his head. Oh, Baby Shark. You've got to watch the whole thing and the actions and stuff. It's so fun. Anyway, it's not Baby Shark. These are just sharks, but I guess they have probably come from the popularity of Baby Shark. So we've got these air-filled ones down here. They do not have valves, so you would need to heat seal them. If you need a heat sealer, we sell those as well. And they're great. You can just put them on a stick. Every kid at the party gets a shark to go home with. And then over here, we have these diamond foil balloons. You don't see many diamond foil balloons, so we've just introduced these. And they've got those 3 colors there, but also the other colors are down here at the front as well. So they're available in the building right now. Over here, this is, now if you do any personalization, you do anything with vinyl, you would know that you need your application tape to put the vinyl onto the balloon or whatever else it is that you want to put it onto. We've had the plastic stuff for years. It works really well. This is the paper stuff. It's easier to cut. It's easier to tear. I am told it is not quite as tacky, so easier to use than the plastic stuff, but I have not tested it, I will be honest. So maybe that's a test we can do at some point. But yeah, we've got the 3 different sizes. Obviously, if you're just doing a single name, you could probably get away with using something like that, or small details get away with using something that size. Then we've got the medium size, and then of course we've got the standard large size. Now, Aeropole systems. Those of you that have Aeropoles would know how wonderful they are. They're fantastic systems. Mark Drury from Qualitex has always said if anything was going to go wrong, everything was to go wrong with his life, what he would do is take his Aeropole, put it over his shoulder, go out and start selling balloon arches made with the Aeropole, and that would be his life, his business. You can make a business just out of doing that. I think the reality is you start doing that, people start asking for bunches of balloons and other things as well, but you can do it. Anyway, Aeropoles, fantastic. These are adapters, so you can make square arches effectively. In fact, I don't know if you can see that, but you can make, maybe get a shot later, but square arches going over doorways, which is great for entrances, and they just fit on perfectly onto the Aeropole pieces. Now, I've got to show you this. Quite excited about this. Animal prints, 5-inch animal prints. Look at that. They're amazing. They're great. They're from Sempertex. They are back, and we've got the bag right there. So they are available and in the building now. This is actually something that you might see on Instagram a little bit later. So I'm not too sure. I just found it here, and I thought, I'll use that. So some photo taking for Instagram is going to be occurring soon. Right, next we have Best Teacher Ever. It's coming to the end of term and, in fact, the end of the school year. And what a year it's been with self-educating, not self-educating. Yeah, words today. What's going on? What is it? Home education. What's it called? What's it called, Alex? Home education, people. Home learning, I don't know. Homeschooling, that's the word I'm looking for. Thank you for that. Homeschooling. And we've had that. It's been quite an interesting year. So Best Teacher Ever gifts. I did a show, I think it must have been 5 years ago, and I created an apple out of a couple of balloons. We'll put the link down below. We've got some bookmarks there. I've brought up a thank you balloon and the thank you teacher latex balloons from Qualitex as well. Now over here, we have some more artificial flowers. Now the artificial flower market has been hit like most markets because of COVID and delays and product availability and all of that. So we're buying new items as well as we come across them. But we've got these thistles, which are very nice, perfect for some sort of Scottish theme, I guess. And I have to be honest and say I don't know what these other flowers are. I think they're probably carnations. I'm going to say carnations. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't mind being wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think they are carnations. But we are constantly extending that range. If there's anything you would like us to be offering in the artificial flower or floristry arena, please do drop us a line and let us know, and we'll see what we can get hold of. Last but not least, it's these little fellas. They're so cute, aren't they? Now, these are cuddly toys, but they're not just any cuddly toys. I'll tell you why. I'm going to put my glasses on. These cuddly toys are made from plastic bottles. I really like the turtle. I think it's so cute. And 100% plastic bottles, recycled plastic bottles. So I'm going to read some bits off the label here. 73% of all beach litter worldwide is plastic. That's a lot. 1 million plastic bottles are bought around the world every single minute. That's a scary number. Over 90% of virgin plastic waste is never recycled. Plastic is killing more than 1.1 million seabirds and animals every year. So this is helping a little bit. Every little helps, as Tesco say. It takes 16 plastic bottles to create enough fibre to make a 30 centimetre soft toy, 14 plastic bottles to make a 25 centimetre one, and 10 plastic bottles to make an 18 centimetre one. I'm not too sure which sizes these ones are, but as you can see, they are all very, very cute. So yeah, every little helps. It's really nice to be able to offer something that is made from recycled plastic bottles, but that feels so soft. So they're available on the website right now. Right, that is it from me this week. Question of the week, actually. Going to make it a simple one. Which one of these is your favourite? These cuddly toys. Leave your comments down below on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you've not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell icon, and you'll be notified every time we upload a new show. And while you're there, why don't you head over to our Instagram account, balloon_market1, and follow us on there. We do other stuff on there. Look, this is something Vicky made for Instagram. So you do see other stuff, not just what we're putting on YouTube. So yeah, head over there and give us a follow. Right, stay safe, stay happy, and I'll see you next week. Bye.